Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Orana Soulbinder Tarot. This will be a collective reading for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. If your sun, moon, or rising is a fire sign, this reading may be for you. This is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. As always, remember that your mental health and well-being come first. Tarot is meant to guide and confirm. It does not take the place of professional, financial, legal, medical, or mental health advice. So with that, let's see what Spirit has to say for our fire signs today. Today we are using the Light Seer's Tarot. This deck will be linked in the description below in case you want to check it out. It's a fantastic deck for readers who are new to tarot or intuitive readers like myself. All right, fire signs. Let's see what we got for you. So right off the bat, we're starting out with heavy major arcana energy with the Chariot and the Magician here. So things, I feel like have been a little bit crazy for you lately. I feel that you have been experiencing a lot of forward momentum. It might be even a little bit scary for you, but these are things that you've been manifesting in word or deed. So if these are things that are not pleasing to you, you might want to check your language, check your thought pattern to make sure that that you're speaking positively. However, it looks pretty positive to me. We have the Six of Wands and the World here. It looks like a cycle is coming to an end, bringing you some joy, bringing you some victory, bringing you some happiness in your life right now. So these are very, very positive things for you. Again, a lot of major arcana energy with the Chariot, the Magician, and the World. So there is a big change on its way, a big positive change on its way for you. This has to do with yourself. This has to do with you finding resolution within yourself, in being the best version of you, fire signs. The Queen of Pentacles is seated here. She's self-assured. She is confident. She is grounded. She knows what she's about. She spends time in meditation. She's not concerned about the things around her. She's very self-sufficient and very comfortable. And so, fire signs, I believe that that's where you're headed right now with this Chariot and Magician coming into play. I feel like there's a lot of self-doubt or self-limiting behavior that is coming to an end. As far as your promise from Spirit, again, major arcana energy, fire signs. So we need to guard our mind. Spirit is promising you, they're promising you this sort of enlightenment or being in touch with your third eye. With the High Priestess here, this is very much a feeling of taking you to the next level, which again makes sense with the Chariot here in the first position. So the Nine of Wands challenges you to have some pretty heavy boundaries coming up here. It does look like there's somebody coming back from your past that might be trying to weasel their way in. You need to set these boundaries appropriately and you need to communicate them appropriately. As far as what to look out for, again, major arcana energy in the Hanged Man. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and we have, again, major arcana energy and Justice card. There's a lot of major arcana here. There's definitely a feeling of urgency from your spirit guides. The Hanged Man urges you to look at things from a new perspective. And as does Justice. Justice sort of encourages you to see yourself in a different way and to see yourself in a more balanced way. With this Ten of Pentacles coming right in between here, I do feel like there's someone in your close circle who's not being completely on your side or isn't acting in your best interest. So with this being the warning from Spirit, you may need to see people and things from all angles during this time to make sure that you're not putting your trust somewhere that it shouldn't be. As far as what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Hermit. I do feel like there's a partnership in your life right now that's causing you a lot of stress. I feel like you're constantly thinking about it. It's constantly on your mind. It's really distracting to you. It's time to clear your mind. And I feel like what you don't see coming is that you're withdrawing a bit from the things that are around you. You're withdrawing from these negative, toxic energies. Even when you think that you are not capable of doing that, it's really coming into play with this Hermit energy. Now, again, we have a lot of heavy major arcana energy, positive major arcana energy, but heavy nonetheless. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcana cards in the spread here out of 21. That's a third of them. So that is a lot. That's a lot of major arcana energy. It's a big promise. It's a big weight. It's a big message from Spirit. It's an urgent message from Spirit. It could be that for some of you, you're not listening to your spirit guides. You're not opening up to your spirit guides as much as you should be. If we look at the Chariot card here in the first position, we do see a lot of color. We see sort of this kind of sunset color scheme. We see a lot of movement. We see a lot of forward movement. I feel like you are feeling stagnant right now and you think that you're not moving forward, and Spirit is urging you to see what's right in front of you, to see that forward movement. With the Magician as well, we're coming in with those purples. We do see a little bit of the orange and yellow echoed here as well. This is a manifestation card, a big manifestation card. The Magician is someone who sets intention, someone who brings forward the things that they want to manifest and makes it happen. And fire signs, you're great at making things happen. You're great at being confident. You're great at going after things that you want. And so this Magician card coming into play for you here is really important. With the World coming into the fourth position here, along with that Queen of Pentacles, I really urge you to dig pretty deep into how you are viewing yourself, especially as you're viewing other people around you in a different perspective. Have that other perspective towards yourself as well. Turn that gaze inward. Start to really think about how you see yourself and the things that you're telling yourself. The High Priestess and with the Knight of Wands, there's boundaries here. You're telling yourself things that aren't necessarily true. Those self-limiting behaviors will prevent you from manifesting with this Magician energy. And you don't want to stop that process. You want to invite that in so that you can invite in that Queen of Pentacles energy, fire signs. So please, consider how you're talking to yourself. You might even make sort of a journal entry every morning or in the evenings about the negative self-thoughts that you had or the self-limiting thoughts that you had during the day and how you might combat those going forward. We're going to draw some oracle cards for you as well for further guidance. What else do we have for fire signs today? So fire signs, we have the perfect storm, courage to step into life, We have benefactor, grace, and generosity, and we have watchers, transpersonal. So the courage to step into life, again, those self-limiting beliefs, the I can't do this, or I'm not worthy, the I just can't right now, all of that is self-limiting, and we need to step away from that and allow that perfect storm to just kind of swoop in around us, to sweep us up, and to step us into the life that Spirit has for us, that the universe has for us. Now, we do have grace and generosity coming in with benefactor. I do think that you are about to come into your abundance. We see this echoed again with that Queen of Pentacles card here in the 5th position. So this benefactor, generosity and grace, that's extension of grace to the self. And it's also acceptance of grace from others. You may need to accept some generosity from other people in order to invite your abundance. And that needs to be okay. So you need to find it within yourself to embrace that grace, to embrace that generosity. And then finally, we have the Watcher's card with transpersonal. This, again, is echoed a bit with the Hermit card. We see this sort of pinnacle. We see you coming into your enlightenment. We see this sort of light emanating from you. And part of this, fire signs, Leos, I think in particular here, part of this has to do with separating yourself out from the energies around you. I feel this for Aries too, though. Separating yourself out from the energies around you, and really concentrating on what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what makes you smile. Don't do so much for the other people around you that you lose yourself. So that's part of the transpersonal, that hermit energy, that coming back to yourself and being true to yourself kind of vibe. I really hope this resonated for some of you. If you enjoyed this reading, please follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/JenLoveLife, all one word. I do live readings on Twitch weekly. So if you would like a live reading, get in touch with me there. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I hope you will come back for the next one. If you did like it, please give me a thumbs up down below. Subscribe to my channel and set those notifications so that you know anytime I post a new video. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I love you.